have something I want. It will be mine.
The Mandalorian, new season streaming October 30th on Disney+.
A lot of this little teaser trailer is repeated content with small bursts of some new stuff. Most of this new stuff seems to revolve around the Imperial Remnant outpost on Nevarro that we saw in the promo pictures and in the first trailer. Just a quick spoiler warning before we get into it, I do some outrageous jumping to conclusions that might just happen. The first few snippets of this trailer show us stuff from Season 1, with Moff Gideon's speech from his first appearance playing simultaneously. We see Mando meeting with a child and Gideon's reveal of the Darksaber, possibly alluding to its importance in this season. We also see the same shot of the Razor Crest on the ice planet, Mando in the fighting ring, and the boat scene from the first trailer. We see Mando, Cara and Greef opening doors in the Remnant's outpost from the promo pictures. A continuation of the scene with the TIE Outlanders taking off from the last trailer, the beginnings of an explosion happening in the background. Cara and an unknown figure are thrown to the ground. Cara's in the middle of getting up angrily. The unknown figure seems to be wearing a robe a bit like Greef's. It's very similar. And the area that they're in looks like one of the Enclave's hideouts in the sewers on Nevarro. We see a repeat of the stormtroopers running from the first trailer, and it transitions into Greef firing shots from what looks like the Razor Crest, or taking fire. The lighting on Greef's face is very similar to the lighting on Mando's helmet in the next scene as he rockets away from the cliff. This suggests that both of these scenes happen at a similar point in time, meaning we might see the Razor Crest dogfighting with the 4 TIE Outlanders we see take off. Mando flies away from 2 stormtroopers and an explosion. The shaft here could possibly be a fuel pump or a drill, and it's probably the leading cause of the explosion. Mando lands in front of 2 dead stormtroopers. You can see the TIE Outlanders in the background. Mando's gun is in his right hand, meaning he's just done some classic Mandalorian jetpack combat. This attack on the compound is out of order. In the 2 trailers dropped, we see all these little bits and pieces that add up into a larger picture. So let's see if we can make that a bit more clear. So far we've seen Mando, Greef and Cara sneaking around the compound. We've seen scout troopers on speeders making their escape. There's footage of stormtroopers running through the halls to the sound of the Imperial klaxon. Mando takes off from a cliff and from a part of the compound. We see there's an explosion and that Mando outruns it on his jetpack, and we know that at the same time the TIE Outlanders take off. I believe Greef is shooting or taking shots in the Razor Crest during this scene, and with it having the same lighting, I think this takes place in their escape from the compound. We also saw Mando take out 2 stormtroopers on the ground, with the TIE Outlanders sitting in the back. It seems like Mando lands on top and he takes out 2 guards. He, Greef and Cara sneak into the compound. They start heading through hallways. They get caught and the Imperial klaxon goes off, summoning more stormtroopers. They fight their way to this hangar bay here, and Greef and Cara leave to get to the Razor Crest. Mando stays behind to blow up the base and to give them time to get away. He succeeds and then flies off. The TIE Outlanders leave at the same time. Mando lands on the cliff quickly to get out of the view of the TIE Outlanders. They fly overhead and towards where the Razor Crest is. Mando flies off in pursuit. Greef takes the gun and is trading shots with the TIE Outlanders. And that's it. That's the end of the footage we currently have on the Nevarro Base Raid and the new bits and pieces from the second teaser trailer. Give me your opinion on the order of events that I've pieced together. See you later.